What's going on? MF Ghoul here. Today we are revealing the new project car that I got. Now this has been my dream car for 6 years now, maybe 7. Wanted this for a very long time. Some of you guys are going to be confused and some of you guys are going to love it. But here we go. So what we're looking at is a 1986 Toyota Corolla hatchback. Now it has the 4AGE 16 valve motor in it, which is very nice, very nice. 5-speed manual. She's a little rough around the edges. Show you some of the body lines on here. Got some pretty bad gaps. That's pretty bad. Could almost fit my pinky in there. This side's pretty tight. Just some things that we need to work on. She is an old car. There's some rust here and there, but all in all, it's a complete car. So let me give you a look at the interior real quick. So we got some pretty busted up interior. Even though it is a full complete interior, we are missing a few pieces here and there. Here's the dashboard. Now it has a rebuilt motor, and it is resprayed and repainted, so God only knows how much rust is hidden in here. But here's what she looked like. Show you guys the back seats real quick, then I'll show you everything that we need to redo in the interior. This is the back. Now, like I said, I hate the blue on blue. It's gotta go. Here are the nasty carpets. That's gross. The seats are busted up as well, but the driver's seat is going to go. I already have a seat in mind, but like I said, I'm gonna redo the whole interior. I'm debating on doing OEM black and white or doing a custom Alcantara carbon fiber interior with the OEM black and white seats. We pretty much have a very complete interior. The only things that are broken are this switch right here, this crack. Otherwise it works, it's here. All the vents are here. Every single vent. The clock is broken, or the clock holder is broken. I think they put an aftermarket radio in here because this is all cut up to fit the radio. So this I want to replace or fix because I don't want it to look chopped. I want it to look brand new, which is, you know, hard for an old car like this. But and then we have the center console. I had the top for it when I got the car, but it was cracked down the corner, so that broke when I was using it. So we're gonna get a new one of those. Now the moonroof. So the moonroof does not work. The motor works, but I think it's like off track or something. We're gonna have to get that looked at. Definitely need new visors because these are old and crusty. Definitely need a new mirror because I don't even know what this is. This one's not too bad, but still, it's old, its color's faded, it's rusty. Want to get rid of that. We're missing our rear interior light. Don't know where it is, but we're gonna have to get a new one of those. Ashtray holder is faded. Gonna get rid of that. Some guy definitely had a boost gauge or some type of gauge here, because this is gross. Yeah, thanks, guy. And that's about pretty much everything wrong with the interior. Let me show you guys the favorite part, the hatch. Wait, we definitely want to get new stickers because these are all faded and crusty and gross. But let me show you guys the hatch. Here's the hatch, wide open. Things that I might replace this whole hatch with a carbon fiber one and just repaint it because we have rust going all the way down here. Like I said, the guy just painted over it, so when I rip up the interior, there's no telling what type of rust we're gonna have. There's also there's weather stripping here, but there should be weather stripping on the hatch, I believe. So there's that. These struts are not that good. If I left this like this in 5 minutes, it's slowly gonna fall and drop. But we have all the interior pieces, I believe. We're missing this piece. This is cracked, but everything else is here. It's just, again, a little beat up. I believe there's supposed to be a floor tray. I don't know if the seat or the tire is supposed to just stick out like this. The carpet's a little cruddy, but that's okay. And then this, the deck lid, hatch deck, I don't know what you call this, is crusty and crunchy, so we're gonna be replacing that. But it's held up with these 2 strings, goes down. And then we got a bunch of rust that this guy just painted over. No good. So when I repaint the car, I'm thinking I'm gonna chop out every piece of rust I find and re-weld it. Because I hate that so much. That's gross, disgusting. Same thing on this side, not too much, but a little bit. You know, like this is no good. But for an old car, rust is expected. And it's in pretty good condition, if you ask me. So, yep, there's the trunk. Now, getting on to my favorite part of the car, besides the pop-up headlights. It's definitely going to be the motor. Alright, so here we have the legendary 4.8 GE twin cam 16 valve Toyota Corolla engine. Now, here's the engine bay from afar. She's looking a little crusty. Definitely got to get new stickers. We're either going to sandblast this or dry ice blast the engine bay because I want to get rid of all this crud and all this garbage. Make it look brand new. We are missing whatever goes here, which concerns me. I got to look that up and figure out what goes to this. But plans for the engine. It is a rebuilt engine. So I might just put some stronger internals in it. I definitely want to turbo it. Definitely put an exhaust on this car. So turbo, exhaust, and just clean the engine bay up. Like I said, I want to repaint the whole engine. So there's that. AE86 baby. This is what we got. Give you guys a startup for her. Oh, other things on the exterior that need to be fixed, obviously, are all these bad panels. I got a gap the size of my pinky over here, and I got perfect body line over here. So it's definitely this fender. Now, I did do the Carfax on this car, and that side was hit back in like 1989, I believe, is what the Carfax said. And then we got bad body lines here. Oh God, I'm gonna stick my whole hand in here. Hello. This side, pretty sure it's good. Yeah, this side's good. This side's perfect. Plans for the car. The blue on blue's gotta go. When I'm done with this car, there's gonna be no blue whatsoever. I'm not gonna tell you guys what color I'm gonna paint it yet, but just trust me, it's gonna be nothing like you've ever seen on an 8.6 before, because I'm gonna do something crazy. The only way you guys are gonna see what this car will look like is if you played Forza with me for the past Forza Horizon 3, 4, 5, and 6, because I've done the same paint combination, color combination on every single game. Just like I said, it's been my dream car for a long time, so I'm finally gonna fulfill the dream. Yeah, but the interior, we're definitely gonna do a whole lot of real carbon. There's gonna be videos, I'm gonna make my own real carbon fiber pieces. Like the dashboard might make entirely out of carbon, speakers. Oh, one thing I did forget to show you guys, which I gotta fix. We got the Gooch Cooler 9000, baby. Got that little air vent for the Gooch. But all this stuff, all this plastic, the tunnel, transmission tunnel, I'm thinking I'm gonna make it out of carbon fiber. I'm gonna take the pieces out, I'm gonna make the molds, and then I'm gonna make the carbon fiber pieces. Because as you can see, this is all still cracked. And I want a nice new looking car. I want this to be a show car / street car. So a lot of this stuff has got to go. So if anyone wants a blue cruddy interior for their 8.6, let me know. I could give you a price. But definitely these seats are gross, gotta go. Like I said, for the seats, I want the original black and white for the passenger and for the rears and for the side cards back there. But for the driver's seat, I got something very nice. You're just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, this is what we're working with. Alright, so like I said, the car is running and driving, but we got a few problems. We need to, before we start driving it, we need a new throwout bearing. I'm gonna start it for a second. You can hear what it sounds like. And then I got my front right brake is seized. So before we start driving it around, we gotta get that fixed so we don't catch fire from it overheating and smoking. But this is what the startup sounds like. So here's the sound of the throwout bearing. I definitely need a new one. It's more noticeable when the car's on and you're driving it around, but I don't want to drive it around with a bad throwout bearing and a seized brake. So that's what it sounds like. We need a new throwout bearing. We need a new front right brake. Gotta get that sorted out. It's an old car, probably hasn't been driven in a long time. So, you know, the other thing I almost forgot, I just put the car back in this corner. Brand new rim and tire setup. It has really nice stock tires, no curb rash or nothing, but the fitment is horrendous. Like, oh my lord, look at that. Holy smokes. Gotta get that fixed, especially the rear. You gotta do some suspension upgrades for it. It's another thing we gotta do, but this fitment is horrendous. Oh my lord. Oh, let me get it back. Oh my lord. Tires here, fenders out here, and the rear says way, way, way too high. I think I could fit a fist in there. Oh yeah, no good. We gotta drop that at least to like bring the tire up to here. So we're also gonna be doing full suspension upgrades, brand new rims and tires. Not sure what type of rims and tires I want to do yet, but especially gotta get rid of these tires because we definitely don't want no ling-longs. Can't be driving on the ling-longs, y'all. No good. Left-hand drive, gotta get some left-hand drive tires. Maybe like some Michelins, but the ling-longs gotta go. If you guys can hear that, that's the throwout bearing. Push the clutch in, you don't hear it. So, gotta get that fixed. Also, just put this blue light in here because the car's blue, so whatever. All right, so we got a few little bits and tips to add to the car today. So, we got some replacement wipers because mine are shot. Some little trees to throw over the car so we got a nice scent in it, you know. Now, the gas cap I have on it has a lock and key, so we're gonna delete that if this fits, hopefully. And then we got a little dashboard cover to go in the car, just to get rid of that one funky spot we got on the top of the dash.
It's the method?
Oh yeah, this is the method. This dog's gonna get shot, so we'll start with the wipers. Alright, so we'll start with the wipers first. Alright, so we're gonna start with the wipers first. Alright, so we're gonna start with the wipers first. If I ever find the previous owner of this car is getting shot, why would you do that?
Brother.
Alright, buddy. Alright, let's see if we gotta do that stupid stuff. Hold on now. Hold on now. Boom. Perfect. So that one's done. We don't need to screw it in like a tree.
Oh, there you go.
Perfect. All right, cool. Now we can just put this one on. nice and easy. Boom. Now, I did find out that my washer fluid button doesn't work. So we might need a new pump for that. I gotta do some research, but when I push it in, nothing comes out. And I filled it up all the way, so there's that. So, but nice, we got nice new wipers in case it rains. All right, so this is what we want to remove, because stupido. Very dumb to have to do this every time you want to get gas. Well, we're glad to figure this out now, not at the gas station. Okay, something's wrong here, guys. Okay, but we're just twisting it going nowhere. I don't know what else to do besides twist it. The gas cap won't unscrew. What is going on? Previous owner's getting shot. All right, so we finally got this out, and the reason it wasn't coming out is spin that. That's not supposed to do that, man. Get this dope. God, hey. Pop, pop, pop. Put the nice new one on. Yo, imagine this one gets stuck too. Same thread pattern, except this time, this one doesn't spin freely. Boom. Oh.
Much better.
Oh my Lord.
God bless.
God did. Guys, this is what the start of the build is like. I can only understand what the rest of it's like. Dude probably JB welded all the bolts inside, bro. Inside the engine bit.
JB welded.
Yeah, I'm thinking about just taking a scissor and cutting some of the edge off on the back. All right, so we just cut all this excess off because it was preventing us from putting it on. So out with the olds, in with the new. All right, I can live with that till I make a custom carbon fiber parts. Yo, I can't wait for those episodes of me making custom carbon fiber parts, making molds and all that. Backpack right there. All right, let's see how it looks from the outside. It's a little chopped from the outside, but you know what? From the inside is all that matters. On to the next adjustment. All right, so you see how we got the Eiffel Tower right here? We got something that resembles a little bit more my size. We got a new antenna. Okay. A little fake carbon fiber on that, John. We'll give this a little test fit. Oh, this is the nicest thing we've done to the car.
Word. Got a little washer on that shit. Good.
That on there. All right, let's go check and see if that actually works. Modification we got. There's a little tree.
W modifications, man.
We're gonna get this old Yankee. Boom, there's one. That's that modification done.
W mods, bro.
W mods.
Really a mechanic for real.
We're doing mechanics work out here. All right, now that that's all done, what we did do today is we got this carpet dash on here, looking all right, just to clean it up a little bit. New wipers on here, figured that out, got them on. And then we deleted this big antenna for this little mini antenna, and it works, looking a lot nicer on the car. And yeah, so those are the mods. But yeah, that's the car, the new project car, AE86 in 1986 Toyota Corolla with the twin cam, 16 valve, 5-speed manual. Been the dream car for a very long time. Like I said, 5-6 years. I grew up watching the Drift King drift around on YouTube in Corollas, and then I grew up watching Initial D, and this car really put a nice place in my heart, so I'm so glad to finally have it, y'all. And yeah, I can't wait for the first mods, first builds. I am broke as a joke right now. Just got a new job, trying to save up some money, so next year is probably when I'm gonna repaint it, because I'll have some money saved up. This year I'm gonna try to do interior. I'm gonna definitely try to get an exhaust and a turbo on here, but this year we're focusing on the interior. We're gonna do some engine stuff. I definitely want to clean the engine bay up, make it look nice and presentable for when I go to car shows and car meets. But yeah, plans for this car: brand new interior, custom carbon fiber parts on the inside. Then we're gonna do the engine. We're gonna clean it up, turbo it, and then we're gonna repaint the car. So from top to bottom, I'm gonna redo as much as I can. I'm not gonna record me doing the throwout bearing or the brake. I'm just gonna drop it off to get it fixed so I can start driving it around. I do want to do most of the work on this car myself. I don't want to just drop it off every single time, but definitely just gonna drop it off at the mechanic that I know that does really good work, get that fixed so we could start driving it around, get some clips, do some toge. What else?
Hello there.
But yeah, I'm excited. Been a project car, dream car of mine for a long time, so I can't wait to finally build it to how I've envisioned it for 6-7 years now. And no, I'm not saying that joke. It's literally been 6 to 7 years that I've been wanting to own this car. But yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. Can't wait to keep posting, and yeah, thank you all for watching. Enjoy the day.